nothing hidden from him, man. You know? You hear about some shit that went on in the penitentiary. How niggas find out? Hey man, word on the street.
Word on the street. Hey, word on the street.
Well, hey, word in the spiritual realm. Because the angels report every second, every single day up there, man.
The water, bro.
You know?
What?
If you ain't got nothing, I got something else.
You want me to go back? Or you want me to go ahead? Hit yours right quick, Russ. After I go back.
I
got something too. Everybody got something, so might as well keep going.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 26. It says, "For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction."
That's right.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of
Might as well
time.
just go down the line.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that one yet.
I got something too. It's going on away, bro.
This is Sirach 23 and
Yep.
19.
Yep.
Says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Which is the angels. The angels are they you can't see what they're doing, but they see what you're doing. Go ahead.
10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
Yep, what you're doing in the dark, what you're doing behind the scenes, what you're doing when you're alone in your home.
What's really in your heart?
I was just about to say, that's the spirit. What's in your mind, what your heart is your mind to do. Right.
It's Sirach 42 and 18. Sirach 42 and 18 says, he seeketh out the deep and the heart, and considereth their crafty devices. For the Lord knoweth all that may be known, and he beholdeth the signs of the world. He declareth the things that are past and for to come, and revealeth the steps of the hidden things. No thought escapeth him, neither any word is hidden from him.
So hey, I didn't mean to cut you off. The Most High got transcripts of your thoughts, man. That's cold.
Some transcripts.
He got the transcript of your heart because he gave you that thought.
The angel went to Sarah, like, no, but thou didst laugh. He called her out because she laughed. And she got so afraid after that.
She zipped it after that.
Yeah.
I got some. I got some. You got some? Go ahead.
Reverse.
Proverbs 16 and 1. The preparations of the heart and man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
Hey, bro, read verse 9. Jump to 9. Because like we said, like I just said, he knows your thoughts because he gave you that thought. Go ahead.
Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps.
Right. So he put the thought in your mind to have that. Your heart represents your mind. Hebrew word lav. So he put that thought in your mind. That's why he said, jump to Jeremiah. Somebody get Jeremiah 16 and 9, real quick. Because the Most High is the one, like, if a man, like he said, directed his steps, if you're going to do some wickedness, the Most High already called that play for you to do. He's just playing it out. Like the scriptures say, when you deep sleep fall upon man, he sew up your instructions. When you go to sleep the night before, he already put those instructions in your head to do the wicked shit you're going to do the next day.
Now, he didn't put the wickedness in you. He allowed you to be tempted.
To carry it out.
To carry it out.
I got a quick read. This Proverbs 20 and 24 says, a man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
You're not going to understand your own way because the Most High gave you that way. Anybody got that, Jeremiah?
It's like I got it's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It is a snare to the man who devoureth that which is holy, and after vows to make inquiry. A wise king scattereth the wicked and bringeth the will over them. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly.
That's right. The belly represents your emotions or your mind. He the one put that in you to do. So that's why it's a fear. It's the best to fear the Most High, because you don't know what He gonna have you do. We can say I ain't taking that chip. No, you said Lord willing, I don't take the chip because you don't know what the Most High gonna put the spirit on you to do.
I got what you put.
The Lord can bug you out.
Yep.
He can have it to where you look like you're a man of the Lord. You on fire, diligent, and then out of nowhere, the spirit could just disappear.
That's happened to me. We've seen that. Witness of that. Hey, the Most High put the spirit on the apostles to tell us that was going to happen because that happened with them at the old school. Thousands of men that came in and they ain't in the truth no more. Now think about that, what the truth means to you. It didn't mean that to those men who fell out. They just came in and they gone.
And they left. They went not from us because they were not of us.
Right.
If they had been of us, they would have no doubt have continued with us.
Yep.
1 John, the 2nd chapter.
Let him read this, bro.
It's Job 33 and 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
Yes.
That's right. Keep reading.
Okay, this 17. That he may withdraw man from his purpose.
Right, withdraw you from your purpose. So you man went to bed like, you like, oh man, I'm going to go down to such and such tomorrow. I'm going to take care of this. Your purpose in your mind was you was going to do that. But he withdrew you from your purpose and had you do something totally different. Keep going.
That he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
Keep going.
He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword.
Right, because you never know that what you thought was death or danger that way. So Most High prevented you from that. We're talking about a man that's serving the Most High in the right ways, man. Like sometimes you may get mad because you left the house late, but the Most High might have been preventing you from a life-ending accident. You know, or anything could have happened. So that's fear of the Most High and thank the Most High and praise him to the Most High and always give him the glory because you don't know what your situation is. He does.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why when you make plans and you act like you start boasting in it, acting like it's gonna get done, it's gonna get accomplished. The pride of life, the Lord hates that.
Yep. That proud look. Because you think at any kind of way that you are in control of what's gonna happen.
Exactly. You know.
So you have to say Lord willing.
That's why you say Lord willing. And that's another cut to you, Chief Ephraim. That's another cut to you, man. Drop the pride. You, Zabak, all y'all, drop the pride, man. This whole shit that y'all in Georgia, wanted to purchase some land and so you can build you an Israelite community. Hey, that's of your own council. You don't know if that's part of the. You don't know if that's part of the council of the Most High. Something drastic can happen, man.
If that was the case, don't you think the Most High would have had that done a long time ago? Didn't you learn from when
Fucking Black Wall
fucking GOCC had all them fly out to leave to Egypt?
Yeah.
Did that work? Did the Most High blow that up? The Most High ain't with that.
You could have had Yahweh ben Yahweh do it if it was that.
You can't escape the curses. If it's that, you have to. The scriptures say you have to endure with patience. And you have to suffer this. You can't find an easy path or way. You're trying to come in some other way. No, you have to sit here and deal with the Most High brings forth in your life, man. Don't pray that the Most High deliver you from something. Pray that He make you stronger to deal with whatever you're going through.
Exactly.
I'm going to hit this right quick. James chapter 4, verse 11. I'm going to read down. It says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judges his brother speaketh evil of the law and judgeth the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art a doer of the law, be a judge. Thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one law, and I'm talking about tying that into Chief Ephraim. He don't like the way that we correct him. So he wants to judge us in an evil manner. Yeah. Anyway, it says, verse 12, there is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judgest another? Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go in such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
Because you thought you was going to do that, but this brother just read Job did. The night before, he sealed up your instructions what you was going to do. Go ahead.
It says, and buy and sell and get gain, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
Because the Most High can kill you. You thought you was going to go do this, and then your life vanished away, meaning He just took your ass out. You have no idea what the Most High is going to do.
Super insignificant as our lives down here. Yeah. Right? It says, for ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
Yep.
But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil,
because you think that your plans are going to go through because you planned them.
Yeah,
Or is it like you got a chance to say, oh, this going to take place.
Like you got power.
Control your own destiny.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that's that worldly shit, man.
Let's go a little further. You talking about let's put the gloves on and see who the Most High really with. Don't put the gloves on. Get to the sword, man. Quit fucking around. If you really want to see what the Most High doing, if you think you got that type of power, the Most High will deliver you unto death, unto a smaller man. You never know, man. You never know to be
Put you to shame. Hey, look at
David Goliath.
Hey, that's the spirit, bro. Come
That's who the Most High with.
That wasn't the big guy.
He's gonna
It
humble
was,
us.
it was the one that was more spiritual.
Hey, when Samuel went to go get David, he was looking at David's brothers.
Yeah.
His father was like, surely this is the next king of
Right.
Israel.
Started looking
Looking at his stature and everything.
Nope.
No,
Get
he
back
wanted the one
in.
back in with the
Send it
sheep
to the
herder.
sheep.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
got
And
the
then he
right
made
spirit on.
his heart bigger than Goliath.
That's right. It
He
said,
said,
It's uncircumcised.
It's a, this nigga, this uncircumcised. Then he said what he just finished doing.
hey, what's funny was I was laughing at that scripture. Because when you actually look at that scripture, it's like when they was talking about dang, they going on. He was like, all right, I got it. I'm gonna go take care of these sheep. Y'all got it. We Israel. Y'all got it.
Kind.
Came back and said, y'all still ain't defeated this dude? What the hell wrong with y'all?
Hey, Jake was huddled up looking at how big the motherfucker was.
We're
They
worried
had
about
a
it.
huddle like, hey, the size of this?
We're gonna fight him. He said he want to challenge us one-on-one. He's like, y'all worried about this Philistine? The Most High's with us. Let's go. Right? Verse 17, it says, therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So you got to be careful what you think you know versus what the Spirit of the Most High is telling you.
That's right. He's gonna hold you accountable for what you know.
Right.
That's right.
He's gonna hold you
Because that's when the
accountable for
judgment
what
comes.
you know.
Right.
The judgment comes
you in
because
that
you know.
position within your
And this,
camp.
and this is why Yahweh Shai said what he said. They will not come into the light lest their deeds be reproved.
Yep. And the
You know?
pride got them. We don't know
And
whatever
rather stay in
else.
darkness because they don't want that to be accountable
They wanna be
for what they know.
And they
Light-
gotta understand
The
that
light is
these
coming
are
into
being
the world.
If they don't acknowledge that their deeds are being reproved, then they won't humble down. They will continue in their pride.
I got a quick 3 on David and Goliath. Psalms 144:1. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
That's why you could feel that you're a martial art, or you go out doing all this training and stuff, but the Most High take you down by a guy who never stepped his foot in the gym. Why? Because the Most High learned his hands to war. He went to war and took you down. He took you out. So if you talking about let's put on the gloves, the scriptures say earnestly contend for the faith. That's what you're supposed to be fighting for. You shouldn't be trying to fight.
You trying to fight for his pride.
Yeah, because it was getting damaged.
It was
He was
getting
taking
damaged.
spiritual hits.
Most High hate his pride.
Go ahead.
And it's Proverbs 27 at the top. Boast not thyself of to tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Come on, going into what you were saying about.
Said the Lord will. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. The day thereof is sufficient, the evil thereof. From Matthew the 6th chapter.
17 and 9.
Jeremiah 6.
17 and 9.
I got it. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
That's why you can't say what you're going to do. You need to say, Lord will I do this, or Lord, if it be the Lord's will that he see forth this happens. Because your heart is desperately wicked. Go ahead.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
We don't even know it. You don't even know. You can think that, oh, you got a pure, righteous mind. You don't know. The Most High has to reprove your thoughts. He has to correct you and put the Spirit on you to go to certain ways. That's why I said this brother brought out Proverbs 20 and 24. Our ways, our steps are directed by the Most High. Matter of fact, bro, I want you to finish that, but somebody get Jeremiah 10 and 23.
It's Jeremiah. It's
You
Jeremiah.
finished on that?
No, there was still a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead and finish that.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
Right, because the Most High, he's the one that's, when you were wicked in the world, he's the one that called you over to the truth to serve Him. He the one that lifted you up to where the level you're at.
God.
You're not supposed to say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." You know, you give the glory to the Most High always. Go ahead, bro.
This Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
Right. That's the spirit you're supposed to be in. You should know the ways of myself is not of me. The Most High made me to be the things, to be the way I am and do the things that He wants me to do. So you give Him the glory for that.
Kind of like the scripture said, our righteousness is filthy rags.
Right. That's right. And then the scripture say that no matter how much righteousness you do, you can never do enough. You can't do enough to please the Most High. You could just strive to please Him.
And it's only through your physically doing, but your faith is what will make you whole.
Right.
Kind.
Right.
That's why
faith wherein we believe.
Yep. And that's why the scripture says, strive to enter into that rest.
Yep.
Yep.
What that? Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
Go ahead.
O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing.
Right. Don't judge me in your anger because I'm a sinner. I fall short. I mess up. I'm in this flesh. That's why Paul called himself a wretched man. What he wanted to do, he wasn't doing. And the things he didn't want to do, he found himself doing. Because why? We're in these chains of darkness. A chain is something that sticks with you and it goes everywhere you go. You can't go nowhere without that chain. The Most High has to break that chain. That's why the scriptures tell you in John that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. How does it make you free? You're not held and shackled down to the ways of the world. You're not shackled down to the ways of the so-called white man pushes, the vibration that our people are under. The Most High set you free from that.
Mentally and spiritually. Physically, you're still in chains.
Yeah.
Mentally and spiritually, you're free.
It's all spiritual. We talk about spiritual, man. The things that the Most High, that's important to the Most High. Because physically, it don't matter what you're doing. Whether you have a good life or what you think is a good life, that doesn't matter. What matters is what is your life towards the Most High? How are you geared towards the Most High? Matter of fact, bro, somebody get Jeremiah 23:9, I believe it is.
No, you good.
I'm going to throw it back.
No.
Is it 23:9?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 23:9. Mine heart within me is broken because of the prophets.
No, slack. That's all. It's 9 and 23. It's the opposite, slack.
It's Jeremiah 9:23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Right, those people who are wise, if you got a Harvard education or you are some kind of scientist and you know the difference between the neutrons, electrons, and matter and all that doesn't matter. The knowledge of this world is foolishness to the Most High.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Those are all that is carnal things and fleshly things that don't matter. Go ahead, bro.
It says, but let him that glorieth glory in this,
If you're gonna glory, this is what you need to glory in.
that he hath understanding, that he understandeth and knoweth me.
And knoweth Him, that we know Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We have a relationship with Him because He gave us understanding of what His words say. Took us out of darkness and brought us into the light. Therefore, we have understanding to do the things that we're supposed to do and strive to not do the things that we're not supposed to do. He put the instructions on us to make to direct our steps to doing things the way He say do it. That's why the remnant will be saved, because He saved a little bit of men and women and individuals He gonna have mercy on. He's had them preserved because He's gonna flip their mindset or their understanding of their ways to serve Him.
It says, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he that understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, says the Lord.
Right. He delight in those things. That's why Yahweh Shai told the scribes and Pharisees that they omit the weightier parts of the law. Why? Because they weren't exercising that. You have to have your mind geared towards. The Most High has to put the Spirit on you to have your mind geared towards doing the things that you're supposed to do and sticking to that. Because you could be doing that for a certain amount of time, and the Most High can just get rid of you. Yep. You don't know. So you got to fear Him.
Read that.
You had something?
I had something, but it's it passed. So.
We can bring it back, bro. We can bring it back.
All right,
Hold that, bro. Go ahead.
This is Job 31, and I'm gonna start at 5. Actually 4. It says, "Doeth not he see my ways, and count all my steps? If I have walked with vanity, or if my foot had hasted to deceit, let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity."
Right. That goes to what Job said, though he slay me, yet will I keep my integrity. I will continue my ways. Why? Because Job know he was worthy of punishment. Because we do go off. We're not perfect. Only Yahushua was perfect. We're not. So therefore, that's why we have to say, Lord willing, we do this and that. And we got to continue to what? You got to continue to examine yourself. You got more on that?
No, that was it.
That was it? All right, hey, bro, go ahead and get what you got.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. "Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding."
That's right. Where you at? Call it and read it again.
This is Proverbs 3 and 5. "Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart,
And with all your mind, when you talk about that. That's what that type is.
and lean not unto thine own understanding."
Right. You got to examine your ways and what your understanding is. Is it lining up to what the scriptures say? If it's not lining up to the scriptures say, you can't flow on it like that's what it is. You have more on that?
That's the point.
That's the point.
Well, it's 6, because that go with 5.
"In all the ways, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thine paths."
That's right. It's talking about the ways of the Lord. He knows the ways for you to, He's going to direct you on how to go.
Right.
From what with the Proverbs 20 and 24 and other things we was talking about.
That's right.
Hey, one of the things that shows you how, the Lord gives you assurance that He's watching over you is you see certain signs, you see certain like numbers, numerologies.
Yep.
Like, if you pay attention to that kind of stuff, you can actually see it. Man.
It's confirmation.
We see 144s every day. Every day.
444
And 444.
777. Different 111.
777. Yeah.
Yep.
You see those numbers every day. That's the Lord trying to. Hey, that's first. The first thing that go into your mind is you thinking about the Most High.
Right.
And
Because
then
you know
you
what
see
that number
those.
means.
You know what that means. So that's like the Lord is showing you that hey, I'm with you. I'm watching you.
That's why I praise him every time I see those
God.
numbers.
It's like the Lord is showing you like, hey, keep going in the path that you're going. Continue to follow me, man.
There's some other things that's like that'll slow you down or stop you.
Then also when you see those numbers, you say, Lord willing, I have mercy. Lord willing, I'm numbered amongst your elect. Lord willing, you keep me having an understanding. Lord willing, you have me on the path to complete this, to finish this. When you see 777. Everybody got something? Go back to it. If you nobody got nothing, bro, go back to where I had you at.
It's Job, right? I mean, Psalm 33, right? Psalm 33, and I think you have me at 11. What did you have me at 15?
Started at 18.
18, slap, 18. But behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon them that fear him.
It's bad.
Okay, I see it.
That's a different one because the other one went over the building.
That's a spirit.
Look, you
We
see
talking
it,
about
it's
the
just
eye-
like-
we were just talking about the eyes of the Lord.
It's just-
And now you got one of the eyes right there.
It's just like
Hey, for all you, that's one of them signs that you can confirm.
Hey, that's a spirit. I said, hey, that's how you know. You acknowledge the Lord in all your ways, He will direct your paths, man.
Yep, he'll send you signs.
He'll send you signs.
Confirmation to stay on the path that you're on.
That is way too high for us.
Oh, Lord, y'all about That's spiritual, man.
Hey, and some of you be like, man, I don't see nothing, ain't nothing there. That's a balloon, that's a bag, that's a whatever, man, for you. Our faith believes that that's where our salvation is coming from.
Well, that's
From the
what you
heavens.
believe.
Yeah, he
That's
said
the
that.
Most High directing us that's a balloon
Kind.
or that's something else. You're not supposed to know what that is. It ain't
That's
for
a veil
you.
over their eyes.
Hey, Ray, say that again, bro.
It's a veil over their eyes.
It's a veil over their eyes.
They don't look through spiritual lenses like we do.
That's right. The Most High, it ain't for you to see. It's for the men of the Lord to see, because we know what it is.
Lift up your head for
It
what?
might be way
For your
more than one,
redemption
too,
draweth
I
nigh.
Yeah, the other one went over the building.
It's usually more than one.
It's usually more.
Usually more than one.
So
It says, I'm gonna read Psalm 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord Yahweh is upon them that fear Him, upon them that hope for His mercy.
Hey, bro, that's why the Spirit had held the scripture till now.
Yeah.
Because this is being revealed. That's the eye of the Lord. Yeah. Read that again. Keep right there, bro. Read. I need you to finish it. Finish it out.
It says, behold, this is Psalm 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear Him, upon them that hope in His mercy.
The men that fear Him is standing right here before you. Out here, we fear Him. We do His work. We understand. Hey, we signed a spiritual contract unto death. Serve Him, and I'll save. Serve me, and I'll save you. If you don't serve me, if you go against what I'm telling you to do, death is waiting for you. So we fear Him. That's why we out here. And then we've been shown in the heavens. You know, the eyes are right there, looking upon us, those who fear Him. Go ahead.
It said, upon them that hope in His mercy to deliver their soul from death.
And the word hope goes back to expectance. You hope is you're expecting. We're expecting that the Most High save us. Why? Because we've been serving Him.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waited for the Lord Yahweh. He is our help and our shield.
And notice how because the Most High He's going to judge people in many ways. Famine, and destruction, the sword, pestilence, plagues, perils. These are many ways, but He went dead into famine. That should tell you how huge famine is. Right now, people don't understand that Esau is putting it's a lot of GMOs, fake false food in the grocery stores. It's not even real. It's been videos online of people burning lettuce or cabbage and it don't even burn. Stretched like rubber. Rice is it's been shown that it's plastic.
Moab, man.
You know, and then you got it's been found that was it 300 million pounds of rat meat. It's been pushed throughout the whole country.
Like
and
making like chicken nuggets or
boneless chicken.
Boneless chicken, yeah.
Boneless chicken wings and all that. We're subject to this type of stuff. You know,
3D printed meat.
Bro, you got poop. Ammon and Moab, they take poop, fecal matter, and make meat out of it, bro. Directly out of the feces.
Bro, KFC is talking about printing nuggets. Bro.
and
there was a report.
People still eat this shit, man.
There was a report that's coming out how they're spiking a lot of the food supply. They spiking it with this disease called brucellosis. They say the people that get that, the symptoms are similar to the COVID symptoms.
Yep. You lock up your breath and your lungs.
Yep.
And they was even saying that they're gonna blame kids going back to school. They're gonna blame
the partying for Labor Day.
Protesting.
Partying, the protesting. And then who's all of that fall into that? You Jakes. You low-level people of the earth.
That's the whole reason why they don't monitor you. That's the reason why they're not enforcing that you not be out, because they want you to be out so they can have a reason to say you were out doing this and this is why.
Yep. And it's just gonna look like COVID is the issue. Yeah, still a little more. It says, our soul waited for the Lord Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in Him, because we have trusted in His holy name.
Right, trusted in His holy name. Get Psalms 9 and 9. Somebody get Psalms 9 and 9.
Verse 22. Let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh, be upon us, according as we hope in Thee.
Right. We have the hope that He will save us because He's given us His name. We call upon that name with faith and trust and belief that He's going to be there in our time of need. Right. Other people don't have that luxury. They don't have that defense. Anybody got it yet?
Psalms 99.
Yeah. Read 99 verse 10 too.
Psalms chapter 9 and verse 9. The Lord also will bring a refuge for the oppressed, and a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee.
Right, because what is a refuge? A refuge is if somebody is in danger and there's trouble, it's a place that you can go for safety.
Yeah.
It's a covering. It's something that's going to protect you from something else. The elites, you think that you got your DUMBs, your deep underground military bunkers. You think that that's going to protect you from it, but the Most High has covered that too.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord that you bring in hell on are going to go down there and snatch you out. You think you're going to go to your space stations, your Star Wars space stations, and you're going to go out there and you're going to escape it? You're going to escape it, but you're going to be the first one shackled up and going being
slaves.
yeah, you're gonna be the first one that's gonna go right into slavery. And the people, all the rest of you people, you're not gonna have that refuge because you don't have the name. You don't have the name to call upon that's gonna save you. Because the name, when you call upon it, the Most High he instantly comes to your defense. Anybody got something else? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 34 and 19. I'm gonna read 17 and I'm gonna jump.
That's right.
I'm gonna read down. It says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all."
That's right.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken.
Right. So the Most High is not only going to protect you from the danger, but none of your bones is going to be broken. And the scriptures tell you that not one hair of your head is going to be harmed. He's going to protect you.
Just like Daniel, the three holy children in the fiery furnace, not one hair was singed. Just like Daniel and the lions den, which we talked about. The lions didn't even sweat him. He was trying to starve him out, and the lions out, and none of that happened.
And another thing, because when we have the Passover, you're not supposed to break the bones. Because Yahweh Shai, he's the Passover. And if we're the body of Yahweh Shai, none of his men are going to be broken.
You can't snuff them out.
You can't break the elect. You know?
Keep reading that to the end, bro.
Yep. Yep. It says, "Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate righteousness shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate."
Redeem the soul of the servant. The servants, that's the remnant. The remnant is, and it's a small sanctuary that the Most High gonna save. He's gonna save them because they have fulfilled the contract that He made with them by blood, which is a spiritual contract. You said you had something?
No.
Go ahead.
It's Psalm 69. I'm gonna start here at verse 16. It says, "Hear me, O Yahweh, for thy loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of thy tender mercies, and hide not thy face from thy servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. Draw nigh unto my soul and redeem it. Deliver me because of mine enemies. Thou hast known my reproach and my shame, and my dishonor. Mine adversaries are all before thee. Reproach hath broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness. And I looked for some to take pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap."
Right, because Yahweh Shai went through what he went through, and we got to endure what we got to go through. It's not this. We're reading the scriptures that the Most High is gonna be with us, but like we read earlier, you got to keep the confidence because we're gonna go through it. It's not gonna be like it's a cakewalk for us, but we've been being prepared because we've been catching that hell since the Most High woke us up to the truth. We've been enduring patience. Endure means to make you hard, tough, so that you can what? So you can sustain and go through with the things that you're gonna go through. Patience means what? Long suffering. You're gonna suffer. So we endure that patience to the end, and we have to finish. Like Yahweh Shai, he said it before he gave us the ghost. He said it is done. He finished and completed that phase of the course that he had. He got one more part coming. He got phase 2 when he comes back to take all the power away from Esau and to execute righteousness and judgment on the earth. So you still got more? Okay. Shaquat, bro. Get Psalms 32 and start at verse 6. All right, go ahead.
It says, let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them.
Right. Speaking to you, Esau, because this part is specifically for you. You're the one that the Most High is going to have that righteous anger towards, and He's going to deal with you according to His anger with His people. Go ahead.
It says, let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents, for they persecute him whom thou hast smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded. Add iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them come not into thy righteousness.
Right.
Let them be blotted out of the book of the living, and not be written with the righteous.
Right.
But I am
2/3 of our people.
kind. But I am poor and sorrowful. Let thy salvation, O Yahweh, set me upon high. I will praise the name of our power with a song, and will magnify him with thanksgiving.
Right. When the men of the Lord are delivered, it tells you that in Revelation 15, starting at the first verse, that the elect is going to rejoice, because they're going to be looking through the sea of glass, looking through a chariot, down at the destruction that's happening, that they was delivered from, that they were saved from. And the brother read the part where 2/3 of our people aren't going to be able to partake in that. You're going to partake in the judgment. It's a generational curse that was placed on you back when you said, let his blood be on our hands and our children's hands. Go ahead.
I'm going to jump down to 32. It says, the humble shall see this, and be glad, and your heart shall live that seek the Most High. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai heareth the poor, and despiseth not the prisoners.
Right, and that's talking about the elect. He's going to hear the poor. The poor is the elect, and the elect is the one who's praying unto him, calling on that name. Shaquat.
Psalm 32, right?
Right.
Psalm 32 and 6, it says, for this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Surely in the floods of great waters they shall not come nigh unto him.
The flood is talking about those troopers. It's talking about Esau when he comes in. When he comes in like a flood. Go ahead.
It says, thou art my hiding place, thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eyes.
Right, which is the angels.
Yep.
The angels, you're going to be guided with the angels. The angels going to direct your steps into safety.
Right.
And then 2/3 and the rest of the people in the nation going to be directed straight into judgment. Go ahead.
More, it says, be ye not as the horse or as the mule,
Stubborn animals.
yep, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, and lest they come near unto thee.
Right. That's 2/3 of our nation. They have to be. They're stubborn, but the elect is not. They're humble, and they fall right into the instructions they're given by the scripture. Go ahead.
It said, many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh, mercy shall compass him about. Be glad in the Lord Yahweh, and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart. That's right. The chapter.
That was it. Hey, with that, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
To the elder apostles, a great millstone, peace and salutation to the elect. We're going to say, Shalom, wa abba,
Bo.
Spirit, bro.